The late South African photographer Sam Nzima made a significant impact through his work. He's best known for his iconic photograph of Hector Pieterson, a young boy who was shot during the 1976 Soweto uprising against apartheid. The photograph captured the brutality of the apartheid regime and became a symbol of resistance. Full Circle Production premiered a documentary called Sam Nzima, a journey through his lens that serves as a tribute to his contribution in storytelling. We're now joined by director and producer Nhlanhla Mthethwa to tell us more. Nyambo, a very good morning. Thanks for joining us. Welcome. Good to have you. Good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
I mean, when you talk of Sam Nzima, that name is always synonymous with Hector Pieterson. What then inspired you to document his story through this production?
It's been like a long journey, as we were talking earlier off camera, that it started in 2014, you know, and I drove. So I'm also an archive researcher. So I've worked through a lot of documentaries that especially in June, when June 16 comes, and then people rush and they ask me, can we talk to Bob Nzima? We need an interview, whether it's BBC. So I thought they only reduced him into that image, you know. So I wanted to know the man behind the photograph. So that's how I started the conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
And then how do you feel this documentary pays tribute to the resilience of a nation and the indomitable spirit of Sam Nzima?
I think the photograph inspired a lot of people, whether they are photojournalists. I mean, he's a self-taught photojournalist. I mean, he never went to school as a photographer. But most of the photographers you'll see in the film were inspired by him. I spoke to one guy, Nhlanhla, who's also a photojournalist.
All right. Please hold your thought. We'll continue our conversation in just a moment. We are in conversation with the director and producer of Sam Nzima, A Journey Through His Lens, a documentary that serves as a tribute to the late photographer. We do apologize for the sound issues there. It's still being sorted. We continue to pay tribute to South African photographer Sam Nzima, who made a significant impact through his work. So, as I mentioned earlier on, he's best known for his iconic photograph of Hector Pieterson, a young boy who was shot during the 1976 Soweto uprising against apartheid. The photograph captured the brutality of the apartheid regime and became a symbol of resistance. So Full Circle Productions premiered a documentary called Sam Nzima, A Journey Through His Lens that serves as a tribute to his contribution in storytelling. And we joined in studio by director and producer Nhlanhla Mthethwa to tell us more. Nhlanhla, thank you so much for staying with us. Unfortunately, we had sound issues earlier on. But how do you feel this documentary pays tribute to the resilience of a nation and the indomitable spirit of Sam Nzima?
As we were saying earlier, and I was trying to explain before the sound issues, we all know about that photograph, right?
Yeah.
And it evoked a lot of emotion.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, to different people. And it helps as well, you know, to show the world the oppression and the brutality of the previous regime, you know. So for me, I wanted people to know the man behind that photograph, because you'll ask, as I said earlier, I've been doing in the documentary space for more than 20 years, and I do a lot of archive research, especially I come here at SABC, and I've done a lot of projects with SABC as well. But I just wanted to celebrate Bob Nzima. And it's, I think because he's gone now, you know, unfortunately he passed away in 2018, you know, but we've captured his story, you know. If I may say that, like Bab Alf Kumalo, Babu Peter Makuban as well. These are the people that were very we stand on their shoulders, actually,
course,
you
of
know.
course.
And they've done so much, and they've given us so much. All we can do is to not to forget the umsebenzi wabo.
So much has been said about Sam Nzima, you know, people paying tribute to him and to his legacy and his storytelling prowess through his work and through the lens. But are you adopting a different angle to, you know, the tribute or the legacy of Sam Nzima? I mean, what is it that you're telling differently that we don't know?
So I was talking earlier off camera again, like in the film, if you watch the film, it's 90 minutes feature. So are we telling like a parallel story? We're telling a story of the photograph, the day that when he captured that photograph, and we also supported by people who work with him, you know.
Yes.
Ubaba Ukosa, he's also a photographer. Joe Clowley, you know. Tami Mazwai, who was his friend as well, you know. So we brought those people. Umam Sbongile, Mkabela, you know, they agreed to be part. Ubabukala. So there's that part of journalism, you know, at that time, you know, and the conditions that they were working under. And also, in parallel, we're telling his story because the beginning of the film, he says he sometimes regretted why he took the picture because after that he suffered, you know, because the police were looking for him, you know. He was banned, he was put into jail. So he was harassed, and he was harassed out of Soweto because he had a house in Soweto. He had to go back to Mpumalanga, where, again, he was under house arrest. So he sacrificed a lot. So the image that you see, because we tell the story of the image, it took like 7 clips of that image of Hector being carried into the car as well. Yeah.
And having said that, how did you approach the storytelling aspect or element of this documentary to ensure that Sam Nzima's legacy is honored? Did you narrate it, or I mean, how did it go?
No, I didn't. I don't like narration because it's not my story. I wanted him to tell the story.
Okay.
That's why I used his son Nhlanhla as well. He's part of the film, and Umama Nzima as well, who are telling the background story. But most of the story is told through him, you know, and all those supporting people that. But most of the project that we do as Full Circle Production is with my team. Because they are all young, you know, and I have kids as well, you know. So I want, when they watch, they learn something. Because sometimes we like to have this amnesia, you know, we tend to forget what happened. We're sitting here, otherwise I wouldn't be sitting here if it was not through the work and the sacrifice.
Right.
Yeah.
All the best, man. And this is such a brilliant piece of work. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, and thanks to Joburg Film Festival, you know, for giving us the platform as well.
Oh, it was nominated, by the way.
Yeah, it was one of the best documentaries last night. And it's screening today at the Zone in Rosebank at 2:30. If somebody wants to go and watch it.
Perfect. This is an absolute must-see. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
That was director and producer Nhlanhla Mthethwa talking to us about Sam Nzima, a journey through his lens, a documentary that serves as a tribute to the late photographer.